She was told her son wouldn't come home for Christmas, but someone was about to walk through that church door. December 24th. The church was quiet, filled with soft music and the smell of pine. Margaret sat in the third row, hands folded tightly in her lap. She wore her best coat, the one her son had bought her before deployment. In her purse was a small, creased photograph from the day he left. She carried it everywhere. 2 weeks earlier, the call had come. He won't be home for Christmas. She remembered nodding, saying she understood, even thanking the officer. But after the call ended, she sat alone in her kitchen and cried until her chest hurt. The pastor spoke about hope, about faith, about miracles. Margaret tried to listen, but her eyes kept drifting to the empty seat beside her. Last Christmas, her son had been sitting there, whispering jokes during the sermon. This year, the seat felt heavier than any grief she had known. The choir began to sing Silent Night. Margaret lowered her head. Tears slipped down her cheeks as she pressed the photograph against her chest. "Please," she whispered, "just keep him safe." The service ended. People stood, hugging, smiling, wishing each other Merry Christmas. Margaret stayed seated, wiping her face, waiting for the crowd to thin. She didn't want pity. She just wanted to get home. Then she heard footsteps behind her. Slow, steady, familiar. A shadow fell across the pew. "Excuse me, ma'am," a voice said softly. She looked up. First she saw the uniform, then the boots, then the face she knew better than her own. Her breath caught. "No," she whispered. The young man smiled, eyes already filled with tears. "Mom." Her purse dropped to the floor. Margaret stood, hands shaking, touching his face as if he might vanish. They said you weren't coming," she cried. "They changed the orders," he said, pulling her into his arms. "I wanted to surprise you." She held him tightly, sobbing into his jacket, feeling his heartbeat under her cheek. "You're here," she kept saying. "You're really here." People around them stopped. Some covered their mouths. Some wiped their eyes. No one spoke. "I saw you sitting alone," he whispered. "I couldn't let you leave like that." They walked out of the church together, hand in hand. The cold air felt warmer. The Christmas lights outside seemed brighter. That night, they sat at the kitchen table until morning, drinking tea, talking about everything they had missed.